Hello, everybody. Welcome to Frag Addiction. My name is Tanya, and today I'd like to tell you about Layton and Layton Exclusive by the House of Parfums de Marly. The Laytons, the famous Laytons. Let's look at the packaging first. This is our famous duo that are very popular. It is probably one of the most popular niche fragrances for now, for 2024. Comes in big blue bottle. It also has 75 milliliters. This one is 125. And it's very cool, very popular. Parfums de Marly Layton is considered an amber floral fragrance for women and men. It's considered as unisex, but I think it is more of a masculine offering. And recently they launched 200 milliliter bottles because it's such a hit from the brand. They also have shower gel, and they have some gift sets available and in very gorgeous packaging. I'll show you. I ordered something from their website last year. It's very nice. This is not exactly Layton inside, but this is how it comes. And the travel sets are very cool too. Oh, okay. This is our instructions, how to use it. And I'll show you this amazing case. It's kind of dirty. This is 10 milliliter set, 10 milliliter in each bottle, in each vial. And this travel packaging is bulletproof. I don't know. I think it is because it's huge, very heavy, and I mean, this could be used as a weapon. It's so heavy. I hope nobody's gonna hit you in the head with it. It's very big. I love it. Even the Delinas come in the same packaging also, if you want to order it. So super secure for your next snow resort adventure. Because for Laytons, any Layton, this or that, the colder the better. Overall, this classic Layton was launched in 2016. The nose behind this one is Hamid Marathi Kashani. I think that's how you pronounce his name, not sure. The top notes are apple, lavender, bergamot, mandarin orange. The middle notes are geranium, violet, jasmine. The base notes are vanilla, cardamom. Vanilla and cardamom here are just marvelous. You can smell them even from the beginning. They're very, like, it smells amazing. Gives like a bakery vibe. There's also sandalwood in the base, pepper, patchouli, guaiac wood, like a standard Parfums de Marly base, and caramelized coffee, a chord that for me it is almost undetectable. Coffee is more pronounced in the Layton Exclusive version. As for me, I smell it. I actually smell coffee in this version. And overall, Layton, it's more airy than Exclusive and more mass appealing. The bergamot is very prominent here in the first 20 minutes, and it makes the composition even more blue as we think about blue fragrances. And I think it's even better than exclusive version. It's more relaxed, more suitable for any age, any occasion. And this apple in classic Layton, it's amazing, and it will give you a ton of compliments. I'm not joking. It's very heavy on vanilla right from the start. And what could be better? I think it's very in trend right now. Overall, it's one of the most complimented fragrances I've personally seen, and I'm quite jealous because it's not for me so masculine. That lavender and oud is very smooth, but still it's on the masculine side. The reactions it causes is a topic for another video, for sure. I know a person, like a woman, who wears it and she actually gets compliments, but I'm probably not as bold. I can't wear Layton, unfortunately. As for the Layton Exclusive, it is considered an amber fragrance for women and men again, but it's very masculine. It came out a year later, 2017. It was crafted by the same perfumer. It comes only in the 75 and 125 milliliters, and it is more of an expensive offering from the Parfums de Marly, along with the Pegasus Exclusive. There are two fragrances that have like this exclusive. In the end, they're more expensive. They feature a little darker base, both of them, and they're heavier in oud accord. But in both of those fragrances, in Layton Exclusive and the Pegasus Exclusive, it's a very clean oud and no animals detected whatsoever. So don't be scared of that. The top notes are listed as almond, mandarin orange, bergamot, and watery notes. Middle notes are civet, geranium, rose, gardenia, water lily. The base notes are listed as gaiac Laotian oud, vanilla, coffee accord, sandalwood, Indonesian patchouli leaf, oak moss, amber, and pink pepper. And you can definitely smell a little more spice in it, even though there's no cardamom. Exclusive it has a little of a mature side to it compared to regular Layton, and it has a faint reminder of the old style fougères, like as for me, I think. And it's even more blue for me, as a blue fragrance style as we think about, like the Bleu de Chanel or Le Male. They're not similar to Layton Exclusive whatsoever. They smell different. But they have kind of the same idea. It's a mix of bright accords and a cold lavender with freshness of pepper, of spice. And here the civet, as I think, it gives me that peppery nose itch. Even though this is not pepper note, it kind of gives you this, like you think it's a pepper, but it's not a pepper. And the bergamot and mandarin give more of a bitter side of the fruits, not juicy as it is in Layton, regular Layton. It's like in a Layton Exclusive, it's that white part of citrus when you peel them. This is how you smell it. Layton Exclusive also has an almond accord on top, which some people might find it specific. It's not that regular. It is of a niche approach. Not everybody likes the cyanide hint, but it is a controversial accord for most people, for a lot of people. But of course, there are very popular fragrances among the almond fragrance, among almonds, like Dior Hypnotic Poison. But some people don't like it, so it is very controversial. Personally, I can't really define this note among the composition. Maybe sometimes I can smell it the first 5 minutes, but I can't understand what is maybe that's the temperature that give that to me or not. Sometimes I smell it, sometimes I not. And personally, I love almond accord. And the more almond, the better for me. But this one is fine. If you're very scared of almonds, don't bother. Just try it. Try it anyways. Actually, stay tuned, and maybe one day I'll tell you everything about my favorite almond fragrance. Just write down in the comments below if you're interested about that. Yeah, it happened to be in the same brand. So, what about the heart of this fragrance? Layton Exclusive goes very heavy on vanilla. And the florals here are very faint. I'd say in a regular Layton, florals are more prominent. And here, in the Layton Exclusive, there's a very strict geranium note that I can smell. I can actually detect it. Mostly, I don't really smell geranium in any compositions. It just mixes with rose for me or something else. And here I can definitely presume it, and it gives me a lot of powdery accords. It's just, it makes me feel like this fragrance is great for a black tie event because of the powderiness. And maybe like when you wear a suit, you're very fancy meeting, or even a business meeting would be good too, if you don't overspray it, of course. It is a very conservative and masculine fragrance, but still, it is. It was made not that long ago. It's a new invention, so it doesn't smell like it was created in the 80s or something. And in the base, it does have the coffee accord. You can definitely presume this coffee. Sometimes I can smell it even through the daytime. And yet it is very nice too. In the classic Layton also, there's a mix of gentlemanly flowers, and it's a heavy vanilla baked apple accord that is very in fashion right now. Classic Layton is just less serious. It's in a blue bottle, but it's great for sitting at home and having Netflix and chill. It is a blue fragrance that is very versatile, but I think it's less of a blue fragrance than this. This is weird for me, but Layton has a mix of amber and aromatic quartz, apple, and this magical cardamom note. With a cardamom, seriously, if you thought you hate cardamom, like as a spice, just look at your actual favorite fragrances, masculine or even feminine. Some of the feminine fragrances have that. The pyramids, just look through those. You'll probably find it somewhere. Or if not, some of the companies don't even tell you. So sometimes brands don't share those information, those kind of details of the information concerning the accords, but cardamom is one of the most popular notes in fragrance, along with probably tonka bean and maybe even all kinds of orange blossom. It is probably not as popular as vanilla, of course, but it stays in the top desirable lists for the crowd-pleasing ability. And of course, both Layton and Layton Exclusive are blended to perfection. They make this amazing cloud around you, and you're sitting in it and having just a wonderful time. I think this kind of formed the signature of Parfums de Marly masculine line as for now, 2024. The main difference between these two, as my subjective view, the exclusive version is more intense and powerful and more powdery and on the mature side, maybe if you're over 25 or something. And it has more bitter kind of, it almost presumes as incense-y herbal touch of the Parfum de Marly signature base. There's a little more in here. So if you like that signature base of Parfum de Marly, but you probably already smelled it. Who knows? So, it could be like the exclusive could be harsh on unexperienced people's noses. And if you're just starting your niche journey, it's better just to start with classic Layton. It won't let you down. It's amazing. Most people just adore it. By the way, it's more versatile and mass appealing, like I said. People are noticing it in the air and want to know what it is. It is a mix of baked apple, as I said, aromatic touch, striking, very memorable. It is a little fresher and sweeter than exclusive, but exclusive is more deep and has more of that European style oud. I'd say you have to kind of resonate a certain level of confidence for wearing exclusive version. The classic Layton is great even for just lounging around the house. It's amazing for everything. Both of these, of course, feature a heavy ambery vanilla base. Layton Exclusive, it leaves that bitter accord all the way, and it's a little stronger. Even the projection could be a little longer for the exclusive version. But classic version, on the other hand, is just warm, sweet, cozy, cuddly. I love this one. Actually, I thought for the longest part, I thought that exclusive version was my favorite, but it's actually not. I retried these, I wore them, and I understood, no, the classic Layton is the best. It's just out of this world. It's amazing. Musical associations. What about the classic Layton? For me, it's a straightforward song called Sweet Disposition by Tempered Trap. This baked apple is corresponding for me to the synthesized guitar sound on the background and has like a very chill atmosphere. And I really thought about reggae music for this one because it's so relaxed. But Layton is very wintry. It makes you want to cuddle on the couch with a blanket, with your cat, and just have a really wonderful time. And the song overall in the beginning It is very pleasing. It's that kind of the voice that makes you think, just sing whatever. It will be amazing in any case. This is how I feel about regular Layton. And the bergamot and mandarin also start on the start, like when the song starts. The vocalist sings a little falsetto. I think he sings all over with his falsetto. And this is how it sounds to me, that mandarin and bergamot. What about Layton Exclusive? It's a different song. It's a different feel. Nothing close. It is a Layton Exclusive, gives me Bon Jovi vibe. It's just lightly smoky, and the guitar solos give me that serious texture of smoke sometimes. It's an older style of music. It's immortal music, but still very likable, a staple from the radio. I'm Wanted Dead or Alive. The oud in Layton Exclusive is sounding like classic drum rolls from the 80s. It is deep and bashing and very loud and still daring. Yet there are not that many times when the song comes to those drum rolls, and it takes the lead, because this is not a heavy oud composition. But the structure of the song, I'm Wanted Dead or Alive, it is on point for me personally to the Layton Exclusive. This is it. The performance and depth for these two guys is quite stunning. Both of these are, I wore them side by side. One arm to the other arm, and for a couple days in a row in different situations. And I kind of understood the hype completely. Beforehand, I smelled them only from my man or in the air. It was amazing and nice, delicious, warming, but I couldn't really understand why it was one of his favorites of all time. Because the vibe is kind of close to Angel Share as you think, but it's not. It's absolutely different. These two are extremely easy to wear. Even the exclusive version, if you like this vibe and you're not 16 years old, nothing, like it's very easy. Nothing is on your mind, and you can still smell both of them off yourself. They don't become annoying. Even though the structure could be presumed for the most part as a linear structure, they're changing within like 30 minutes to an hour, then they stop changing. So the only downside with these fragrances that they're just for the colder weather. So lavender and like the exclusive version could be probably worn on like summer evenings for date nights in the summer or events, but the classic Layton becomes very flat in warm weather, and in the cold, in the frosty weather. In both of these, the lavender becomes vibrant. It has this contrast with warm notes, with cold aromatic herbs that form the DNA of the Parfums de Marly brand. It gets very spectacular. And I think that's Hamid Marathi Kashani's style. He makes these kind of wintry fragrances amazing. With the classic Layton, if you'd never tried it before and it's summer in your land, or you live in a tropical climate, don't try it. Just maybe when it will be colder, try it when it's colder, because it will be a big disappointment. It doesn't smell the same. I thought this is just my imagination. I tried in summer, like I thought, my goodness, what happened? Did it come? This is a new bottle, fairly new bottle, and it didn't smell even close to what it gets now. As I say, Layton Exclusive can be worn in the evening all year round, but it's also stunning in the frost. So the colder the better for both of these fragrances. Classic Layton is a versatile masculine fragrance for every occasion. Dress up, dress down, fall, winter, spring. Like it's just amazing. The date nights, of course, it's so warm and inviting. Layton Exclusive is an elegant event fragrance, or even an everyday mature fragrance for men in the office. Just mind your sprays in the office. Maybe 2 is enough, 1 or 2. Depends. If the people love it around, you can even overspray. I think this is just marvelous. Both of these are amazing for dates, as I say. They smell great with food, which is like it could be very bothering if you smell something super woody, super unique, and you're trying to have your steak and it just mixes up in a weird way. You can't eat. No, these are amazing with food. Yeah, and they're very unique of its kind. I don't think there are any similar fragrances on the market right now, unless it's a dupe or it's a straight inspiration. They're very different from everything else. Their performance, of course, is amazing. 2-3 hours of amazing projection, 8 hours of easy wear, and everybody's happy around you. Women, men, old, young. These are super likable. The Layton Exclusive is actually, it stays everywhere on the clothes. It's an immortal scent. It's very, like, you can't wash it off that easy. It's not a blind buy though, for sure. You need to try it first. It could be a little rough. If you're not used to these bitter openings and a little smoky accords, it's very dark and mysterious. It's good for office. It's diffusive. Both of them are very diffusive. And this guy is super long lasting, as I say. Do not spray your favorite jacket on, like the puffer jacket, for example, unless you plan to wear this jacket all season and smell the same thing all the time. So, like, if you love changing your fragrances, don't spray Layton Exclusive on something that you wear every day, and don't wash it all the time. Just be mindful. I'm talking about like maybe a scarf. Consider if you use a scarf all winter, it will be smelling like Layton Exclusive if you sprayed it right now. Be mindful of that. But with regular Layton, just if you don't have it, if you never tried it at all, just go and get a travel spray, or unless you live in tropics, or it's summer at this time. It is very good. It's super mass appealing. I've never seen anybody who doesn't like it, especially in the summer. Especially in the air. And girls, women, ladies, just give Layton to a man in your life. Your loved one, your dad. You're going to be the first one to enjoy this jewel in the air, maybe prior to them. The only thing, please don't stick your nose in the sprayed area, especially the first time you spray it. You won't like it. Wait an hour, then you can stick your nose and it will be very vanillic. All the Parfums de Marly are very strong. They're beast mode. In fact, don't do this to any fragrances. If you have to smell anything, to stick your nose in that area of spray, that means either you're nose blind due to a number of different reasons. That could be other things that could be like if you were sick or something, or this juice is not worthy of your attention. Stop buying watered down junk. Just better get a body mist or an aftershave or a deodorant, Axe, anything else. Just take good lotion. Even a good lotion from Bath and Body Works will stay longer on your skin, and it will you'll smell it better than some of the fragrances, the cheap fragrances on the market, especially those that we can see like inspired by something in Walmart or Target. This is not worthy of your attention. Don't support businesses that are trying to sell you water. This is it. In fact, what do you think about the skin scent trend? I'm quite annoyed by it, and like I understand, but if you're working in a hospital, for example, just wear something very basic. Wear light blue by Dolce & Gabbana. By the time you come to your shift, it will be a skin scent. It projects maybe 30 minutes to an hour. But it still has marvelous opening, and it will wake you up and be really happy. Or the most of Jo Malone's in a clear bottle. If you're very bougie, I think it's better than just a skin scent that you can smell, maybe like when you stick your nose in there. Even the Guerlain Aqua Allegorias, mostly projecting only for 30 minutes to an hour. Not all of them, but most of them, a lot of them. There is a whole pool of fragrances like that. And they were popular long before that skin scent trend became mainstream. It's mostly fresh fragrances that have a musk base, basically. Sorry, guys. I hope you're not bothered because my off-topics narratives are totally different, and I hope they're vibing at least with some part of my audience. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And if you're still watching, that means you're a hero already. Coming back, do you like Layton's at all? Tell me your thoughts. Please like this video and subscribe to my new channel. Hit notification bell if you like all of this talk. Thank you and see you soon. Goodbye. Happy New Year.